on in hip hop, what went on in the industry, period, whether it was comedy, entertainment, music, we looked up to a lot of people. When it came to comedy, we looked up to people like Red Fox, Richard Pryor. When it came to music, it was people we grew up admiring and was inspired by. It's a lot of people in the culture we were inspired by. So to be grown today, in today's time, and being more coherent on what's going on in the industry, and to see certain things go on and certain people be accused of a lot of things, as far as these allegations that's going on in the industry, you got a lot of people coming forth and they speaking on certain things. And one thing I am going to say about this is, usually when a bunch of people that normally ain't around each other like that all say the same thing, you can't look at them as if they crazy or they lying. You see what I'm saying? So if 10 women say that this one man treated all of them like he was Ike Turner and they was Tina, you got to kind of believe that, because these girls wasn't in a group with each other conversing. They just experienced the same experience with the same person. So you can't.
Got my nigga Cheese in this bitch. Midwest UGK, nigga. You already know. I said my hands on this money. I'm caught up in this lifestyle. This 100-round drummy. It'll knock a nigga right down. My dope on my scale. If he knocking watch lights out, my spot do be booming. I'm caught up in this lifestyle. My hands on this money. I'm caught up in this lifestyle.
Cube's dropping bombshells, claiming Jay Z might be even worse than Diddy. He's throwing around some serious accusations, alleging that Jay Z has been involved in some seriously sketchy stuff with young girls, similar to his BFF Diddy. Now, this is a lot to process, and it's not entirely shocking if you've heard the rumors floating around for years. People have been whispering about Jay Z not being as squeaky clean as he appears on social media. And no, it's not about the whole Becky with the good hair sock.
So you can't automatically always say, well, these people wasn't right and these people weren't right. We starting to see a lot of stuff in the industry as of lately. We've been seeing what's going on with Diddy. Since what's going on with Diddy been going on, it's been a lot of other things going on. Like a lot of things, and we starting to see a lot of high-powered people
Floating around for ages about Jay Z allegedly starting to groom Foxy Brown when she was just 14. Yeah, you heard it right. Supposedly, they ended up getting involved when she was 15, and he was a 24-year-old dude. I know, it's seriously creepy, but hey, that's Hollywood for you. A place where some messed up stuff goes down. And here's the kicker. Jay Z eventually decided to address these rumors in one of his songs, Picasso Baby, where he said, "I never stuck my C in the fox's box, but damn if I ain't open up Pandora's box. They try to slander your man on CNN and Fox, but my Mirandas don't stand a chance for cops. Even my old fans like, old man, just stop." And turns out Foxy wasn't too thrilled about it. She'd been...
That's not to say how far that's gonna go, but it wakes us up to look further into certain things. And then, like I said, we were inspired by a lot of these people, so it start to make you look at them differently. You see what I'm saying? And I think in Diddy's case, the whole Cassie episode, the way everything panned out and the way Cassie spoke up and came forth, and just the way certain things had happened, we more so believe what Cassie's saying than we believe what Diddy's saying. So in that situation, when it end up being like that, and then other people start coming forth, we start believing what they saying too, because we already believe Cassie. Because at the end of the day, if this person was really that evil, he couldn't have just been like that with you.
It's a fact. And then now, all of a sudden, TD Jake's names get threw up like an alley-oop.
church. They say T.D. Jakes likes for men to swallow his mushroom tip and play with his goddamn donut hole.
I've been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed?
Now they done nicknamed the goddamn bishop Powerball. They say that T.D. Jakes and Tyler Perry was allegedly caught in one of Diddy rooms together. And that's why Tyler Perry donated $1 million to his church. Check this shit out.
So we were sitting in the service and I leaned up toward him and I said, I've just been touched to give $1 million. So God bless you, Bishop. I pray right now that you will continue to do everything you're doing. I pray his anointing will stay upon you. I pray the power of God all over you. I pray his favor. I pray the blood of Jesus will come upon you right now. Keep you in his hair. God, I thank you for your blessing.
They saying everything ain't what it seems, you did. And it ain't no secret. But let me say this before we go further into the topic, that everything is for entertainment purposes and it's allegedly. Now, they got receipts of T.D. Jakes with Diddy partying, and everybody know in Hollywood and probably all over social media now, it ain't no secret about what goes on at the take that house. You feel me? It's a lot of people go over there. You got some people saying that it's children that went over there. They mind ain't right ever since they left from over there. Like it's kind of spooky over there. And it's kind of crazy because if you're a pastor, right, and you're a man by God, and Puffy said you his pastor, but you attending these wild parties knowing it ain't nothing but evil and wickedness inside that room, you ain't no good, bro. You gotta call a spade, bro. You don't. That ain't what it is.
Let me say this, man. This the main reason why we so misled, because we'll sit there and be inspired and believe in somebody that's sitting behind the podium telling us how to be, telling us how to live, telling us how to move, and they ain't practicing what they preaching. For one, sitting no church, going person, be at no party like that. So regardless of the allegations, as a pastor, you ain't got no business at no Diddy party where women doing whatever and men doing whatever. You just don't. And that's why it's people like that get a church house such a bad name, because you got people like that'll sit behind that podium knowing they ain't worthy of even standing behind that podium trying to tell a community of people how to live.
And now he got SA charges popping up on him.
But this the person that's flying in private jet. For one, as a pastor, you giving the word to your community. You supposed to be like the person from your community that uplift, help, and you the ear, you the backbone of people when they need that. If they don't have that at their home, you supposed to be so many things. You supposed to wear so many hats as a church going man, and not just that, a man of the cloth though. But you partaking in, for one, to me, it's always a red flag, because in my lifetime, I haven't met millionaire pastors.
Me either.
Now, I'm not going to say it's not millionaire pastors that exist solely off of whatever they work for in life to get to that point. But if you using the word and your community to get to that point, if it's your community that's that got you in these private jets. It shouldn't be nobody in your congregation that should be in some type of need, because they should be able to come to you too.
That's a fact. But okay. But here's the thing, right? For years, a lot of people been scared to even speak on what goes on in Diddy parties, because like you said, don't nobody want to get their lights turned off. You know what I mean? Because we talking about a guy that's like Georgia Power to Hollywood. You feel me? And like they said, allegedly, every time Cassie tried to get away from dude, when she tried to go to another CEO or something, they would tell her like, "Baby girl, just go ahead and go back," or they would call him on the phone like, "Hey man, Charlotte right here, blase squaze." You feel me? Like she couldn't get away from him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
No
And
matter which way she ran.
and that doesn't just go for her. I believe everybody that was up under his umbrella that tried to get
If
away.
Cassie went through that, please believe, rest in peace, Kim Porter. She went through that too.
For sure.
You don't got people accusing him of certain things because he just didn't take no, like, nigga,
He did
it's
that.
so many different people saying certain things about so many other different people in the game. And like I said, since Diddy been getting the finger pointed at him so much, other people been getting it thrown at them too.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't just Diddy.
Yeah. You got people like Cube saying that, you know, Jay Z is worse than Diddy. And the reason why he's saying that Jay Z is worse than Diddy, right, is because back in the G, God bless the dead, when Aaliyah was living, R. Kelly forged some documents to marry a minor. You feel me? This ain't no alleged. This is not alleged. These are facts. He forged some paperwork to marry Aaliyah, and during this time, you and Jay, he was saying that you and Jay Z was road dogs. So that means this. He's saying in so many words, you knew this dude married a minor, and you still was cool with him and buddy. So birds of the feather flock together. You know what I mean? That's what I get from it.
Now think about if Cube said this, think about what he allegedly saying. Because you got to think what he's saying. If you go back through, if you cipher through a whole bunch of different interviews with Dame talking, he already validating what Cube's saying.
Mm-hmm.
Because nigga Jay Z was grown trying to talk to Aaliyah. Nigga Jay Z was grown when Foxy Brown was on that Ferris wheel with him in that music video.
She was 14 when she came in the game, 15 when she started talking to him, allegedly. And he was 24 at the time.
That just lets you know, like, we can't just blame the people that was around them that turned the other cheek, because at the end of the day, we was at home watching these people on music videos and interviews, nigga, knowing the age difference between the two, and we wasn't saying why they doing that.
And let's not forget,
we was clapping too, watching the video of them on the Ferris wheel. We at some point in time, we wasn't coherent to none of that. We were so in awe about their celebrity status, and that's where we all messed up. We got to stop being so over excited about who these people are. Think about the demons they hiding. Think about the livelihood of the people that they dealing with. What's going on? The trauma they causing
Let's
other
let's let's
people.
not forget. Let's not forget now the female who was supposed to be the first lady of Rockefeller, Tierra Marie. You know what I
He was
mean?
in the mix at Def Jam with Jay Z. He was all about her, calling her the princess of the label and the first lady of the rock. Fast forward to the night of her prom. He does a 180 and drops her from the label with zero explanation. Jay Z told Tierra Marie she was getting the boot from Def Jam because her debut album didn't do well, right? But hold up, the numbers don't add up. Her album sold 69,000 copies, hit number 5 on the Billboard 200, and snagged the second spot on the R&B and hip-hop albums chart. That's not bad for a debut, but Jay-Z's playing it off like it's a major flop, giving her the boot with no clear explanation. Now, here's the twist. Rihanna drops her debut a couple of weeks later, also selling 69,000 copies, but her album charts lower at number 10. Now, by the logic Jay-Z used with Tierra, Rihanna should have been in the same boat, right? But
Phone
nah,
number
Rihanna's
in his
still
phone.
standing. Why?
And just think about it now. Okay, Tierra Marie was hot as fish grease at the time. Okay, L.A. Reid said this how she got dropped. She said it was a showcase with 4 slots. It was a 4 female group. It was Rihanna, Tierra Marie, and Neo. And allegedly they said that Beyonce was there and she told whoever the people was, the what's the people that tell people to buy, and the what they the voters,
What?
the people at the showcase that determine who stays and leave. What they call?
The judge?
Okay, yeah. They said that Beyonce came to the judges over there and told the judges like to pick Rihanna over Tierra. And after that, she was blackballed from everybody in the industry. Nobody wanted to work with her no more. So if she been passed around
But it
through
wasn't just because Beyonce said don't pick her. It's because it's so much of a backstory to that in the industry. Because when people have all these ties to the industry, it's just like Diddy. Everybody that come around him kind of got to go by the Diddy protocol book if you want to make it, because he's not going to let you make it in the industry at this point. If I'm the first impression you get of the industry, nigga, ain't no going outside of me having no opportunity. So you gonna either take this opportunity or you ain't gonna have no opportunity.
that's a
That's
fact.
why he had niggas walking across the bridge by foot to go get cheesecake. These niggas will be willing to do anything for the opportunity, bro. And these niggas take advantage of that.
If that just let you know, if he's sending people to go across wherever the case for some cheesecake, imagine what he telling them to do, what he was telling them to do off camera. You feel me? It just let you think, because they said, you know, he was a nasty person. Like Holmes got a nasty attitude, and that's normally how it is in the industry. You feel me? We seen that attitude firsthand on Making the Band.
Yeah, but when you take away the cameras and take away that whole reality show and think about that attitude behind closed doors with his women, though.
He ain't have no pics.
You know what I'm saying?
He ain't have no pics.
Now, we don't know how he treat Young Miami. We know Young Miami come from the trenches.
Right.
We know my Young Miami and them tried to go back and do their little thing, and them records didn't sell.
But
we also know Young Miami got them 2 awards because Diddy put his foot out there to get them. She didn't earn those.
But
He's paying her got a
But keep it.
whole allowance on Diddy. So that's why you see her talking about being on these shows, talking about she like to get showered, literally,
But at the
because she
same,
gonna do whatever Diddy say, just like Jock said, Cassie said, when Diddy told her, "I want you to shave the side of your head," and Jock looked at her and said, "You really gonna do that?" And she looked down and said, "Whatever Diddy wants, I'm gonna do it."
but see,
That lets you know right there that he be brainwashing them that bad to you better do what I say.
oh yeah, for sure. It was some real P
Name
going
me a
on.
nigga, cuz. Name me a nigga. Name me a nigga that left Bad Boy because it wasn't going right and they went and became successful. Cause you can't name me no niggas.
You
Not
ain't
none.
nah.
Not one, nigga. Mace was Bad Boy's nigga. Mace was Bad Boy's biggest thing.
Mm-hmm.
When he had to cut ties with Diddy, that nigga went and started talking to the church. Not because not because he wanted to, because he understood that he couldn't fight against the power of Diddy in the industry trying to carry his career on.
That
He ain't signing off on nothing, so you can do it. So you ain't gonna never get the approval from Diddy to be able to do nothing. That's why 50 couldn't bring him over there to G Unit. So if he couldn't get
see,
him over there and 50 had the money, you think another label was gonna provide that table for him? He had
nobody.
every door in the industry closed to that man. Nobody survives Diddy, bro.
No, it's impossible. It's
You
impossible.
got allegations, a total sitting outside waiting for Wendy Williams. He sent them like they was goons. Y'all done went from R&B singers to goons.
Facts.
Not because that's what they wanted to do, but because
But they
they ain't trying to mess their opportunity up, bro. They doing things based off of not ruining their opportunity, bro.
mm-hmm.
He be manipulating, and it ain't just Diddy.
You
It
got
ain't no difference, bro, than being a rapper, cuz.
it's
And
you
being
got
out and you meet a nigga that sell you a stone cold dream. Man, I can get you in the building and I can nigga, I'm
and,
cool. I'm cool with what was one of the niggas that hang with Hove all the time. Just name one of them niggas and be like, I can get you in the room with him.
and the crazy thing about it,
It's the same thing. These women fall for it. These niggas fall for it because they
and the
chase.
kids. Remember
I
he
ain't see not the
he
kids don't fall for it. The
no
kids
no
don't fall for it.
what I'm saying, remember how he tried to lure like little Justin Bieber. He was like, okay, I bought you this Ferrari while you was at 16, but I'm gonna have your mansion at 18. You feel me? It's all kind of
But that ain't what got Justin though. Think
no,
about how
no, no,
Diddy
no, no,
talk
no, no.
about
I'm just
when Diddy talk about his relationships with people, you have to listen to how he talks about the relationship with that
no,
person. When he
I'm
was
not
talking about Justin Bieber, fuck the material shit. When he said we just went somewhere and I can't tell y'all what we was doing, why can't you if y'all was doing stuff that he's allowed to do?
true.
You got to read into what this nigga saying. Just like what he was hugging Usher, and then he said, man, we used to sleep in the bed together. And real quick, he had to redress that. Oh, no,
I mean,
man, we used to fight over the cereal in the morning. It went from laying
it's
in the bed
it's
to fighting over the cereal, bro.
even
Listen
when
to
he
how he talked to Fab. Then
even
turned
when
around and called Nori daddy. Listen to how he talked to these niggas, bro.
even when
You
even
can
when
tell he everything they say.
Usher get asked certain questions by Diddy, he give you one of them Obama faces, look like he want to tell you, but he know his death on it
You know why? Because
because
nigga,
he got receipt.
if you didn't did something your whole career, it don't even make no sense to blow no whistle. You've been going with the flow for your whole
Yeah,
career. That's
he
why he
groomed
hit
it.
you with the sideways with the people that was forced into that and they didn't want to do that. And that's they saying something. The people that want that
He
took them
groomed that man.
opportunities and they roll with it, they're never gonna say nothing. So you can't expect Usher to say nothing.
That man,
He's
mama
not
had
gonna say nothing.
the parents had to come get him, man, because they heard about what was going on at that house.
Man, I'm just saying, like a lot of them
So
dudes be doing that because they not trying to go back to what they was.
now
And a nigga
on,
promising you something. That's the same reason these niggas wear skirts and
yeah,
everything
I,
else.
I was
It's
just
the
about to
bag
say
behind
that.
it, but they participating in a lot of
Like,
things too, though.
like they were saying, Cat Williams exposing uh Tyler Perry and Oprah for they sinister ways against black actors. You know what I mean? They said young black actors that come in the game, they throw shade at them, especially when they don't follow their suit. You feel me? Far as putting on dresses and things like that. And I didn't even know Oprah was this disrespectful to the culture. But
That's because you don't really pay attention.
that's right. That's what I'm saying. So it's like you said, when it's a bunch of people saying how you really are, then ain't nobody lying. You feel me? Ain't nobody singling you out because these
But
everybody done.
we've been watching Oprah since we was young, cuz this
That's
what
a
I mean.
fact.
This what I mean by pay attention. So even prior before all this type of stuff being aimed at Oprah, when
Like,
have you ever seen Oprah help somebody black?
tell you the truth, cuz I ain't watched Oprah. Man,
You still
it's
ain't
some
heard. You
decades.
still ain't never heard or you ain't seen nothing on no news. Nothing, no nothing. You ain't. She don't help black people. She gonna help Gail
Yeah.
when she bring people on the show. I'm gonna pay your debt, and they got $250,000 debt. It'd be a white person.
Mm-hmm.
No knock on them. We talking about
Mm-hmm.
Oprah.
Even 50 said that she was
Oprah don't help
50,
nobody, bruh.
50 was like, well, she only mess with middle class white people. You know what I mean? And everybody else,
And then this another thing. You could tell the industry built a different type of way. If you want me to really bust it down for you, I'm gonna bust it down. Think about it. Everybody that decided to put that dress on and play that star with the dress on in the movie,
mm-hmm,
the Eddie Murphys, the Martin Lawrences, the Tyler Perrys. Tyler Perry came out, got richer than Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence put together in less time. Not even half the time they did. And that don't strike a nerve, like that don't raise an eyebrow. You did like, how did you become a billion like that fast?
facts. You ain't
And you
lying.
can't say it's just based off talent because at the end of the day, nigga, how come the people that was in the Mr. Browns and all these people that was in these hit movies with you ain't become super duper multimillionaires in the process? Because if you became a billionaire, some of these should have people that went through these processes with you should be tens of millionaires.
I agree.
If you really pay attention to how people be moving, you could tell they these people before these allegations come out, bro.
Yeah, he
It ain't
definitely
no
went.
different than TD Jakes. I don't need to. Nobody needs to tell me he had Diddy party for me to feel like TD Jakes ain't right, nigga. You got a private jet. That alone lets me know you ain't right.
Mm-hmm.
Cause ain't no pastor supposed to have no private jet.
Money
Because
hungry.
if you ain't put $1 million into your community, but you got a jet that's worth 4 or 5 million, something wrong with that to me, nigga.
Mm-hmm. And
People just be looking at the wrong thing because they be
that,
so in awe about a person's celebrity and who that man. Fuck that.
that's why uh you know she was trying to say Dave Chappelle was stupid just because he didn't want to wear a dress like everybody else.
But see,
Nobody,
it's deeper than just wearing a
don't
dress, bro.
nobody, don't know.
Everybody know that Dave Chappelle got up out of here because they didn't just want him to put no dress on. They wanted to put they wanted to put it in him,
Mm-hmm.
and he wasn't going. It wasn't just about the money, bro. You got to understand the industry's so dark. In order for you to get to that elite level, you gonna have to do some strange for a piece of change.
That's fact.
Period, nigga. And everybody ain't going because some people, their integrity worth any amount of money you can give them. But
Mm-hmm.
some people that came from environments and they just like, look, I ain't going back to that. So whatever I got to do, play house, nigga, whatever, that's what they gonna do. And that's
Mm-hmm.
what you see these people doing, bro.
And they getting exposed left and right.
And we talking
And
about people that's playing gatekeepers to the industry that can give a abundance
I,
of people our color opportunities, bro. That ain't providing none.
I tell you what, they said Cassie done already gave the feds Kim Porter burnout phone and some other receipts. Man, look at here. If when it go down, it's gonna go all the way down. Because like Joe DeBreeze said, y'all just can't point the finger at Diddy. Where the rest of them at?
Because it's the house full of people around when he
Yes,
doing this.
yes, it's a game.
And they doing the same thing. So they not gonna say nothing. They gonna turn the other cheek, bro.
Mm-hmm. It's a game, boy. It's gonna go down in a major way. If Diddy gotta go,
Look at what's going on. We talking about all these other people. You got all these people that said something. Cat Williams been blackballed from the industry for a long time
facts.
because he stood on his platform on one of his shows and exposed these very type of things going on.
Mm-hmm.
Think about the bag Cat Williams lost because Cat Williams was in a place where he was going to be the biggest thing for a long time. But he said the wrong things and they took him off the shelf.
They had to bring him on down.
You see what I'm saying? And that's what I mean by look at the Eddie Murphys, the Martins, the Tyler Perrys. Look how rich. Okay, Martin comedian, Eddie Murphy, these are superior comedians. I ain't taking nothing away from them. But to be able to live, because Bernie Mac possesses the same amount of talent, if not better. And he wasn't halfway where they at. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
With his comedy years being just as long, if not longer. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But because you ain't see that clip recently where they showed Bernie Mac and they was like, this is probably why he got canceled. And they showed Bernie Mac taking a picture with the kids from the Bernie Mac show. And they was trying to get him to make the look. They was trying, Bernie sitting down, they situating the kids around Bernie so they could take pictures.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to make the kid with the glasses sit on Bernie's lap so they could take the picture. And Bernie like, oh, no. And he took him. He was like, hell no. He took him off and sat him down next to him. He was like, we're going to do it like that. And they kept trying to place the boy on his lap. And he was like, we not doing that. I'm going to put him right here and we going to take this pic. You see what I'm saying? Bernie Mac was not the type of person that was going. And because of that, he had a ceiling, nigga. Whereas Eddie Murphy ain't had no ceiling. And he put that dress on. Martin didn't have no ceiling. And he put that dress on. Tyler Perry, no ceiling at all. And everything about him, the movies he didn't wear a dress sucked.
Mm-hmm. Real talk.
They was trash. All his hit movies, he got a dress on. And y'all wonder why he got richer than Eddie Murphy and Martin put together. Will Smith, you could throw them all in the pot of stew. He made more money than all of them. How is that?
He another one that be throwing freak offs.
Man, listen, man.
And Bel Air said on Tasha K, since Jada Pickett said she gonna sue him, he got she got within 2 weeks to sue him, and he gonna tell everybody, all of the dudes who she be busting up and will in them bedroom. It's really getting messy, bro. It's getting messy.
And I hate that for the
Even
culture.
even and one thing about, I'm gonna say this,
Not part of the culture, bro.
because whatever goes on in these people bedroom goes on in their bedroom. If whatever you like, that's what you like.
Yeah, that's their
I mean,
business. We talking about the
yeah.
dark side of the industry.
But that's a part of that's the dark side. That is a part of it.
Not
Going to,
who's sleeping with who. We talking about the how how Diddy is with women, and how these niggas is with young women and
the
stuff
the
like
sa-
that.
the
The dark
sacrifice,
side.
the parties with
Jada,
the,
who Jada doing it too? That ain't got nothing to do with the dark side. She the share button.
yeah.
Will, you over there doing that? So in order for me, so you don't want me to expose what you doing, I get to do what I want to do. That's
But
the agreement they got, cuz. That's why
but
Will said he'll never part ways with Jada, because she know
much
everything. I don't need you not being with me and you know everything. My darkest secrets, nigga.
real talk.
That's why they duct tape together like that.
Because you got to think about it, bro. If if Buddy, what, Bel Air was around them 40 years and know all this information about all of these parties going on, man, it
But
ain't
I
no
was
telling
watching
how
some
many.
shit.
It ain't no telling how many people done came to that crib.
Man, I was watching some shit, and they was talking about Farnsworth Bentley, the nigga that used to be around Diddy.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And they was like, nigga, don't get him messed up. Farnsworth Bentley had work like hands. He was like, he's gonna be the last nigga to be scared about some stuff. But it was like, if he ever came forth and just spoke on everything that he saw, you gotta think that was his Diddy right hand man. He seen everything.
I ain't got the lighter back.
He seen everything.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like certain people, I believe they won't never step forward because Farnsworth Bentley became successful through Diddy. But it wasn't because of music though.
A lot of them people, like you said, cause
They get farther when they
they,
turn in their
he- he-
head. It's just like
50
being
Cent, 50 Cent, DMX, they not gonna sit there and expose these dudes for uh setting these guys up for the okie doke. You know what I mean? They get you up to this level and tell you, okay, well, we got you right here, but before you go right here, you gotta, you know what I mean? What you gonna do? And that's messed up, bro.
yeah, it is.
That's
But
messed up.
that's
Like
why we got to be careful about who we give the keys to the opportunities to. The people that give out because when, like, think about it, people like Diddy, Clive Davis, all these people in the industry that's behind these doors that we don't even know about,
mm-hmm,
that got more power than by far than the Diddies and the people like that, right?
right.
They the gatekeeper of opportunity.
Yeah, they it's messed up how they try to, what they say, what Kanye said, they want to monopolize and traumatize. They
Because at the
want to,
same time, Ice Cube might say something about Jay Z. No, you might not have partaked in stuff like that, and I can believe that about Ice Cube.
mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you was making movies and wasn't paying the niggas you had in the movies that
Yeah,
made your movie superstars, bro. So shut
yeah.
up.
He was bird feeding them boys
You
too.
was a gatekeeper that failed to really give people the real opportunity they should have got because
Hmm.
Cat Williams and Mike Epps should have never just been the only ones that broke out like they broke out and Chris Tucker.
Yeah,
It
you
was
had
so
plenty more.
people around you in these movies that
And
should have took them out too.
Chris Tucker supposed to been taken care of too.
Ain't no
He
way
wa-
they should have been getting 1,200 and three,
he
4,000.
he
Like,
got
come on,
five
bro.
bands, and he was the star. He had the starring role
For a movie that Ice Cube still probably getting 6-figure royalties off of.
to this day. So I can understand why Chris Tucker didn't want to do another Friday. You feel me?
Feel
But
like you owe me for the first one.
right. So
Still.
why I'm gonna do that when I'm making rush hour money, man? Keep that Friday money.
That's what I mean by the gatekeeper situation. Look at what they were saying about Rick Ross. This nigga Rick Ross gonna say the reason why he ain't never put no female artists on MMG is because he's scared he gonna have sexual relationships.
Uh-huh. You know why? Because he done been around the elites in the game and he
And
see
he partaking in what they doing, and now you doing the Diddy for real.
that's a fact. Just like when he said put Molly out in the champagne, he got that from the elites, man. They tell him what's going on.
And they ate him up about that when that
And,
first.
and like Gene Deal said, he was like, what get the people is they think that the alcohol be spite. He was like, the juice is what be spite. You got to think about the people that don't drink alcohol. You feel me? While they in there sipping, they don't know what's going on.
And even then, I can't always blame it on the liquid neither because it's a party.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in there came to party. So whether they drinking liquor, whether they smoking blunts, whether they got their nose on the table, they partaking in something that's gonna have them tipsy at the end of the night.
Right.
And none of us sometimes don't make, at that point you around all this influence. Then they got you around people, your private, it's the party so private. It's like now you put in this position where you got all these elite people that carry that carry the key to the gate to the opportunities for you. Because if this gate don't never open up for you right here, it'll never open up to you with nowhere else because we got so much power. All I gotta do is make one call, and every opportunity you think you got gonna shut down on you because at the end of the
Mhm.
day, a billionaire got a connection with these people. They're not gonna build a connection with somebody that ain't even worth a billion, half a billion, none of that.
They
To
because
the money different.
and it just make you think because like that's Illuminati all day. Like Gene Deal said, these people pay so much money, spend so much millions, and sign so many documents to go to Diddy party, bro. It's a shame. And he throws freak offs every week, allegedly. You know what I mean?
Think about
So
it, cuz we don't even know how long Cassie was trying to leave.
that
And
was
then
a
at the end of the day, she probably fought with herself mentally because she knew she needed to get it up out of there, but she didn't want to. You got to think Cassie came in the game of artist. Diddy's her opportunity. She came in with Bad Boy. She know Bad Boy don't work. No building out here gonna mess with you because Diddy she bad people.
mm-hmm. And you not to cut that off. It just now it just make you question now, even though it don't have nothing to do with this. It make you think like, why did Jeezy leave Boys in the Hood? Like,
I don't think that was set up like that, bro. That was a one album deal.
I know it, but
Bad Boy Boys in the Hood, he had a one album deal with both. That's why he left Boys in the
no.
Hood after that.
What made me say that? It made me think like, during that time he was hot as fish
But
grease.
that's an easy answer though. At the end of the day, what Southern nigga was running behind a nigga from the East Coast?
I mean,
None, cuz none.
we had Ball and G.
T.I. nigga
Ball
Ball and
and G
G
was
did that at
signed.
the end, bro. That's at the end of they real run.
Jock
You
was
can't
there.
count that.
Jock
Cuz
was there. Zoe was there.
so you counting them as down south greats, bro?
No, hell no. Not greats at all.
We talking about niggas that came up in the game off music on their own first.
No.
T.I. didn't sign with no Hove, Diddy, no, and he had an opportunity. That
No.
nigga went and did his King of the South Grand Hustle thing.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Trick didn't go to the East Coast looking to sign with no niggas. He pushed his. Them niggas in the South didn't go to the East Coast looking for a leader, bruh.
No.
They just didn't, bruh.
It was pointless when Jay Prince was right there.
Jay Prince ain't give everybody no. Jock ain't get his opportunity through Jay Prince.
No, I'm saying like majority of the people from the South, they mainly stopped by Rap a Lot before they went anywhere.
Yeah, but that faded to black quick. The more rappers start putting it out there that the business wasn't getting done right.
True.
In the business world, that will stop the money from coming. It's just like having a trap and somebody like, man, the weed over there trash.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody coming over there no more, man. It's over with.
They selling water around there.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like it was the same thing with Jeezy. I came up on my own. I don't need no West Coast, no East Coast nigga to carry me. Yeah, you gave me. I'm already popping mixtape wise. You gave me one big opportunity to be able to carry myself for the rest of my career. He did what he was supposed to do with that opportunity. Is fulfill it. One album, I'm out. I don't need Diddy to be dancing in my videos every time I do a video. I'm going back down south, do my trap or die thing. And it's the same thing everybody from the South did. UGK didn't go to the East messing with no Jay Z, man, till they was at the end of their UGK thing. You see what I'm saying? Like people in the South didn't look to the East Coast for they way through the gate, bruh. Because they already self-oriented. Nigga, Texas, Georgia, niggas is pushing out the trunk and all. They come from that type of thing. So they didn't care about, oh, well, we got to go to the East. No, they don't, because to this day, every nigga that was a big head in the South, even Rocco to this day, because we don't hear nothing about Rocco. But down in that region, the Carolinas and Tennessee and Georgia
he
and
like
Alabama,
Jay Z down
that
there.
nigga like Boosie.
He like a Jay Z down there for
you
real.
See what I'm saying? So why you don't need these people?
That's a fact. It'll mess some people up for them to see like how much rank that Rocco got in the South for real. He just like he ain't no different than QCP.
To me, he like Boosie. I can't put him in the QCP because QCP just an executive. He ain't no artist. Rocco
reason why
he was doing the executive thing with
what I mean by that is like when Rocco came with his umbrella with Future, Bloody J, then Young Thug come from up under Bloody J, and then like a whole lineup of the new Atlanta came from up on the Rocco.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You know what I mean? That's what I mean by that. Like, if a person want to go back and go see the history back
Rocco and Gucci,
you could see Young Thug, dreads this small. You could see Ola Player, Bloody J, Future, A1 FBG, all of, you know what I mean? There was a family all at one point before everybody flourished. Yeah, man. But shout out to them boys. But this all we got for y'all on this episode. It's time for that Culture for the Streets, man. The door wide open, man. Y'all know the assignment, man.
Strike that like button, hit that subscribe bell, man. And once again, man, we appreciate y'all just as much as y'all tune in and check us out, man. Keep helping us go up. it's tip time, it's crunch time, man. We just trying to keep winning, man. And we need y'all help to keep winning, man. So to the next time, man, it's time for that Coach for the Streets, hosted by Mafia and Paint. We out of here.